Hey, this is William Tincup and Ryan Leary, and you are listening, hopefully watching, Heroes of HR, a limited series that we put together. And we've got Julie Montgomery on with us today. Julie, how you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Awesome. Thank you for carving out time for us. We really, really appreciate it. Would you do us and the audience a favor and introduce yourself? Kind of your name, rank,
Absolutely.
serial number, stuff like that?
Absolutely. My name is Julie Montgomery. I am the Vice President of Human Resources at Community First Credit Union. We are a credit union in Southeast Iowa. We have about 300 employees total, with
Okay.
about 23 branches kind of spread throughout Southeast Iowa.
And Southeast Iowa, just for the geography challenged amongst us,
Me.
is what are we close to? Southeast, you're going to be down in the corner. So where are you? What's the state next to you?
Uh,
She is geography challenged.
No, Julie, you gotta know this.
can I Google?
No,
Can I reach
no.
out
I
That
to
is
look,
a friend?
fantastic. That
Julie.
is
The funny thing is when you grew up in Texas like I did, the way that you look at the United States is completely warped. There's New York, there's California, there's a big giant corn patch in the middle, and then there's Canada. That's it. That's how most Texans, that's how they grow up kind of
right.
understanding geography. And then we obviously learn geography after that. But
You know,
that's it. It's a big corn
come
patch.
to think of it, I couldn't tell you what states attached to PA. Just a couple. I couldn't tell you all of them.
Well, New
That's
Jersey.
awful. I know
Yeah,
that one. Yeah.
I
Well,
could do that.
I do know Missouri and Illinois are attached. I just don't
Right.
know which way.
Right, right, right,
How's
right.
that?
I love it. I
I'm
love
with
it.
it. I'm with it.
It's I mean, first of all, I think Americans in general are horrible at geography because we're just not a bit like, it's I was telling Ryan when he was down here in Texas recently, I was like, we do 2 to 3 years of Texas history, like in middle school. Like we learn Texas history backwards and forwards. Now we might not know American history, but we know Texas history.
Mm.
Geography, far from that. Well, why don't we get into some of the questions that we prepared? Um, from a talent perspective, Julie, what's keeping you up at night these days?
Honestly, the need to have diversity is a top challenge, I think, in our community. Um, Getting applicant flow is not really a struggle for us, which is I'm grateful for. But when we post for bilingual or those type of roles, that just seems to be an area where we do seem to struggle on getting applicant flow. So that's something we're always monitoring and looking at ways to increase that.
It breaks my heart to hear this because there's people out there, good people like yourself, trying to do stuff to diversify their workforce, and they can't. Like there's like
Hmm.
they just can't. They're trying all kinds of different strategies. So
Right.
good on you for trying. A, B. I'm sorry that's so tough for you.
Yeah.
But I've hear that.
Um, so, Julie, I've got a question about the term people heroes. So, my daughters love the little plushies, the isolved people hero we have almost all of them. I did not realize there was an actual set of them,
Yeah.
which
What's
I
that?
probably should have figured because they're walking around all the time. That's
Right.
my bad. But what does that when you hear the term people heroes, what does that mean to you?
Really, to me, it's the leaders in the organizations, all the different employers coming together and using iSolved as a platform to kind of connect and, bounce ideas off of each other, find out what's working in one area for one company that maybe another company can start utilizing in regards to a system or a feature iSolved offers, because they're always creating new features and um, initiating new strategic plans, that it's hard to kind of keep up sometimes. So it's just nice to have those other leaders to get their thoughts on what's working for them and, you know, where what platforms they're using and what they're gaining from it.
Right, right. You can learn from your peers. It's interesting. In years past, that's one of the things I've said from the stage is when I talk to practitioners, I'm like, you need to you need to talk to other practitioners, and in this case, talk to other iSolve
Mm,
customers to understand how are you using it, how are you leveraging it, because I know
Exactly.
how we're doing it, which again, that's cool, but I can always look at other people and learn from. I might not use everything, but I can always find something in there
little
that's
tweak.
useful. Yeah, super useful.
Absolutely.
Again, from a talent perspective, what excites you about 2025? So, what are you
Mm.
looking out and look at 2025 and you're saying, okay,
hmm
this this is exciting.
AI, for sure, AI. That's probably going to be everybody's answer, but
No, 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 no.
I think that everybody, well, I shouldn't say everybody, but I think we as a company, an organization, we're going to really find value in that and already have in some aspects. And one of those aspects is our job descriptions. For example, our job postings. We're already using AI in iSolved or iHire. We've already started using that to create job descriptions that are just more attractive and more professional looking. And we're hoping to gain some traction on applicant flow with using that. So AI for sure. I think there's a lot more to come with it, and I'm excited to learn and see what it can do for us.
Uh,
Yeah. So
Go
so
ahead,
so
Brian.
Julie, we've worked with ISOL for a long time,
Mhm.
and we know probably way too many people in ISOL, and they're all fantastic, right? Like, I don't think I've met one person that I wouldn't
Yeah,
want to go grab a beer with. Like,
yeah.
everybody is really accommodating, very nice people. But it's hard for me to always explain ISOL because it just sounds like I'm a cheerleader to people. But so for someone that doesn't know iSolve, they've never heard of iSolve. How do you describe iSolve to that person?
Mm. I would say all encompassing. And the reason I use that word is we're able to, post jobs. We're able to use applicant tracking, requisitions, everything from that starting point to paying the person on payroll to answering HR questions. We use that platform for all of those aspects. So it's really one system that does multiple things for us, just because we've been able to utilize it in full capacity to the best we could. So I would
It's
say
and
all
it sounds
encompassing.
like it sounds like you like it when they launch new stuff because it's one less thing you have to go and get a point solution for or something like that.
Absolutely. And it's
Yeah.
honestly, it ends up streamlining in many cases, streamlining our day-to-day work and our duties.
And it gives you time back in your schedule to do strategic work or do other types of work.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I
Absolutely.
love that. I want to go back to AI for just really quickly. Are you using it in app or are you using like ChatGPT for your job descriptions?
Oh, that's all too techy for me. But I
Okay.
do know I know it's in iHire. So we
Okay.
just
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
literally they've dumbed it down for me, I think. And there's a pink button that literally says AI and I just click on it and it takes the job description that I build and turns it into something very professional and
Oh,
attractive
that's
looking.
fantastic. Oh, I'm glad I asked the question. First of all, they dumbed it down for us too. So there's that. But that's fantastic. Thank you so much. Last question is how do you recharge your kind of people history or people heroes battery? Like how do you recharge your battery? I guess is the essence of the question.
Hmm. I would say for me, it's really taking a look at the big picture, what our strategic plans are, and using that when I go back to the team on the heroes team to say, okay, when we talk about what's working for you guys, the first thing I have to know is what are our goals as an organization? What are we looking for so that I know where to connect and where to reach out to. So really, I think my answer is just staying as well informed as I can of where the organization I support is going and what its needs are.
drops mic, walks off stage. Julie, thank you so much for carving out time for us.
My
We
pleasure.
absolutely appreciate you, and thanks for coming on the show.
My pleasure. Thank you so much.